So, hi dear masters, today's lesson 5 oral speech activity presentation disaster discussion. First of all, let's discuss the term ecological problems, then we turn to the presentation as well. As we know from since ancient times, nature has served man being a source of his life. For thousands of years, people lived in harmony with environment, and it seemed to them the natural needs were unlimited. But with the development of civilization, man's interference in nature began to increase. Large cities with thousands of smoking industrial enterprises fuel all the world today. The byproducts of their activity pollute the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land we grow grain and vegetables on. Though this information also, of course, general, but in the test you may have this kind of general test as well. All information given in the lesson are also given in the test as well. So every year, world industry pollute the atmosphere with about 1,000 million tons of dust and other harmful substances. Many cities suffer from smoke, vast forests are cut and burned in fire. Their disappearance upset the oxygen balance. As a result, some rare species of animals, birds, fish, plants disappear forever. A number of rivers and lakes dry up, as Aral says as well. The pollution of the air and the world ocean destruction of the ozone layer is the result of man's careless interaction with nature, a sign of ecological crisis. The most horrible ecological disaster befell in Ukraine and its people after the Chernobyl tragedy in April 1986. It is just a simple example. About 80% of territory of Belarus were also polluted with the radioactive substances, and we can continue this kind of number of examples. So what kind of solutions given after this situation? Environmental protection is one of universal concern. That is, a ceremony to create a system of ecological care should be taken. Some progress has been already made in this direction. 100, let's say 60 countries, member of UNO, have set environmental Protection Agency. Numerous conferences have been held, but only conferences. It is in speech, but in reality, we do not see a real result. That's why I do not say that this organization really works. It is agency formally, but in reality, they cannot do any kind of serious solution in terms of the problem. So turning to the, let's say, 10 worst US natural disasters, although important to observe. And here we can see history of this United States disaster. Hurricane Galveston happened a century ago, and it was also called the Jewel of Texas, Galveston. And this deadly natural disaster happened in 19th century and wiped much of the booming future. Though the map also shows in what other Galveston hurricane of 1927 August to 14 September. It is about half month, 17 days. So this line shows in what way they acted. So the result of the hurricane, of course, disaster. Hurricane Katrina, 2005 situation. The Atlantic storm that began Category Hurricane blew across the south of Florida, wound up in the country coastways. It is also tragedy, and Katrina, let's say, leaves 80% of the city underwater, New Orleans City. So this view shows the power of Katrina. And the view of Katrina and the result after Katrina flooding. Dust Bowl early prior to the early 1930s created plain water farmers paradise, rising demand for wheat, sprout, and so on. And Great San Francisco fire and earthquake is also a result after these disasters. Unfortunately, the earthquake, Okeechobee hurricane, a number of this kind of disasters can be seen from this picture. Heat wave of 18 summer of 80s, and so on. All informations illustrate heat wave, which is global on 21st century as well, because increasing of temperature plays an important role as a disaster these days. So you can find a lot of information in lecture. In the lecture, all information are included, so you can take a notes, copy, and learn by heart as well. So good luck in your education. Thank you for attention.